LR Super Buu, aka the LR Kid Buu Phony, aka the LR Kid Buu Wannabe, will be the last LR to arrive on Global Dokkan before the 8th year anniversary. And I know this because right now JP Dokkan is currently in, the April celebration, if you will, basically the Kale celebration. LR Super Buu is technically, no, not technically, he is literally just straight out is the part 2 LR to the current Kale celebration. That's just the way Dokkan decided to handle this year's April celebration. So part 1 is Kale and part 2 is LR Super Buu. Where am I going with this? Well, last year the April Dokkan Fest, just like Kale this year, last year it was Raditz, okay? And Raditz dropped on Global after the anniversary. That's just the way they tend to handle these beginning April Dokkan Festival characters. These characters that drop for JP Dokkan, these Dokkan festivals that drop in JP Dokkan in April, that beginning slot of April, tend to drop after Global Dokkan's anniversary. We even see this 2 years ago with STR Videl, drop beginning of April for JP, after anniversary for Global Dokkan. But the thing is, the part 2 LR for these Dokkan Festival characters always drop before the anniversary. So just so you can basically understand, or I guess visualize this, LR Goku and Piccolo, who dropped after Raditz on JP, you guys can see Raditz was April 1st, the Goku and Piccolo was April 14th. So after Raditz on JP, this LR dropped before Global Dokkan's anniversary. So Global's anniversary is in July, this dropped on the 20th of June. Same thing with the year before in 2021. Again, Videl part 1 for JP dropped after the anniversary for Global, but her part 2 LR Tapion and Minosha dropped before Global Dokkan's anniversary, which means that LR Super Buu has about a 95, I'll say 95 just to be safe, because Global Dokkan can always change things up, but I'm saying right now that you can expect LR Kid Buu to be the last LR Global Dokkan receives before the start of the anniversary, which I guess you can say, okay, begs the question, if this is going to be the part 2 LR, what's going to be the part 1 Dokkan Festival that we get in June? A very good question. The way they handle that is very, very simple. The March Dokkan Fest for JP Dokkan tends to be the June Dokkan Fest for Global Dokkan. So the way June is going to look like, just telling you now, again, I could be wrong, but based off previous years, and I'll show you this again, based off previous years, this is how it's going to work. In June, Super 17, or I guess Android and Hellfighter 17, arrive for Global Dokkan early June, and the part 2 LR is going to be LR Super Buu. Remember that last year, Ginyu was that Dokkan Fest right after the anniversary, that March Dokkan Fest, and he dropped, I guess you can say, late May, but this is technically, that entering June phase Dokkan Fest celebration, and guess who is the part 2 LR for Ginyu? That's right, LR Goku and a Piccolo, right? Now, if we take it 1 year before that, the March Dokkan Fest for JP in 2021 was the physical Goten and Trunks. It's crazy to see this unit is already 2 years old. That's kind of crazy to me. But anyways, this character dropped in March. They came out in June. They were that June slot Dokkan Fest, and guess who the part 2 LR was? That's right, LR Tapion and Minosha. So what happens is JP's March Dokkan Fest is Global's June Dokkan Fest, and the part 2 LR in April tends to be the part 2 LR for that June Dokkan Fest for Global. That's just the way it works, but also it works beautifully that way because then the Dokkan Fest just arrives after Global Dokkan's anniversary. There is no time for a part 2 because both Global and JP celebrate the worldwide celebration literally at the end of August, which is 2-3 weeks after the anniversary. Remember, these units here, let me show you this unit again. This unit's dropping, yeah, technically, I guess you can still say early August, right? Videl was what, 14th? No, sorry, the 10th of August. What about STR Kefla? When did she? Let me pull it up really quick. When did STR Kefla drop? I believe she was like the 14th or something. Who am I thinking? Oh, she's the 11th of August. Okay, yeah. So Yeah, so okay, this is interesting. So technically early, not necessarily late August, but early to mid-August is around when the anniversary ends, which means that's when we're going to get the next Dokkan Fest, and then the next 2 to 3 weeks is just content. It could be a little dry period here, dry period there, who cares, because we just had the anniversary, and then boom, the worldwide celebration takes place, and the banners even drop at the end of August. So a lot of hype coming your way. Super Buu will most likely be the part 2 LR, and we now actually have a full detailed schedule for a global Dokkan. I'll probably do that in a separate video, just to, you know, break down everything that's going to be arriving. That way you can actually see how the schedule is going to look like. I'll do that, yeah, definitely in a separate video. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Will you be summoning or skipping? This LR, the art seems absolutely sick. I have not watched any showcases yet, so it's kind of hard for me to determine how good he is, but that close to the anniversary, I am not going to be summoning. It is time to focus on the 8th year anniversary. I mean, it's been time to focus since, you know, January, but we're already here in April, basically mid-April, coming up on May. There is no time to play around with your stones. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.